All right, y'all. Looks like we got an Ohio court sentences black woman to 18 months in prison the day after giving a white woman probation for the same damn crime. Right here on Keep It P Podcast. We'll be right back.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, TZ Vaughn Savage and Jay Lava is in the fucking building with the Keep It P Podcast, motherfucker.
I love that intro.
Vaughn Savage and Jay Lava on the new podcast. They Keep It P Podcast, where they take news, situations, and everyday occurrences and show how one could or could not be keeping it P.
I'll keep it P. As a matter of fact, keep it P, but then again, keep it PG, PE. This is Professor Griff. I'm out of here.
And don't forget these shirts, though. And these cups, though. And them phone cases. Cups, phone cases. Tank tops. Sweatpants. Sweaters. All that. We got all that.
And a bag of chisnips.
Yeah, I mean, out of the darkness into the light. It is the Keep It P Podcast, where we take news, situations, everyday occurrences, and we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. I'm not trying to tell you what to think. I'm trying to show you how to think when you find yourself mixed up in an anti-black racist war propaganda machine being perpetuated by the lamestream media. Then you got the Democrats and the Republicans, both bipartisan, super saying 94-1 black people. You like that, right? You like that? I hit that shit that time. I hit it. I hit that shit. I hit that
you
shit.
You ain't twisted or nothing, but it was alright.
I am. Like, I'm from Chicago, though. Shit.
You gotta have more than that.
Yeah. That's the qualifications right there. That's it. That's it right there. I'm from Chicago, though.
You a twister supremacist.
Right. That's it, B. What you got for him, son?
Hashtag for the record doe.
I can deal with that.
Hashtag 2-piece and a biscuit.
That's right.
Vaughn Savage Media in the place to be.
Sucker MCs.
Self-hug, self-love. That's a beatbox and a b-boy stance. You may have thought that was corny, but what's even more corny is if we let the culture die.
Real quick before we get started, make sure you hit that like button and share the program, and definitely subscribe if this is your first time watching the program. Welcome. But we're talking about an Ohio court sentences black woman to 18 months in prison the day after giving the white woman probation for the same damn crime. It says, while the above headline may seem incendiary, it is important not to draw false equivalencies because all crime cases are not equal. For example, well, first off, I don't even like how the root from I'm not Byron, I'm not Black Allen. I don't even like how they preference the whole, they just came in to the whole thing the wrong way. Like, not all crimes are created equal. So there could be a possibility that there was a just reason why there was a crime conspiracy. Like they already setting up the, I don't like that.
Right.
For example, in this specific story, 2 women, one black, one white, were convicted of the exact same crime. However, the 2 cases are not the same. One is worse than the other. Can you guess which one that is? According to the on August 2nd, smash it. Sorry.
I tried it.
I swear I tried. On August 2nd, former Charlotte Falls, Ohio Valley clerk Debbie Bosworth pleaded no contest to 22 counts of theft in office, tampering with records, and money laundering after audits discovered she embezzled more than $238,000 over the span of 20 years. The Caucaluga County Prosecutor's Office rejected a 53-year-old Bosworth's plea and asked the judge to sentence her to prison, even though she wrote a check for $100,000 to repay part of the debt when her scheme was uncovered. But Bosworth is white. As the Chattanooga County Commons Plea Court Holly Gallagher, and in the history of America, there isn't one documented case of Holly sending a Debbie to prison. Yes, we actually checked. So Gallagher citing the fact that Bosworth paid back some of the money she stole sentenced her fellow white woman to 2 years probation, much to the charging of Columbia County prosecutor Michael O'Malley, who issued a statement saying he found the sentence to be unacceptable and believes that the public employee who stole from taxpayer should go to prison. Okay? Now,
I agree
too. The next day, Assistant County Prosecutor, go ahead, were you going to say something?
I'm just talking about the trust. She was an employee entrusted with taxpayer money.
And not only that, the length of the crime, like it took a long time to maintain something so methodical and something so sinister and something so evil and underhanded. It took a long time to wear that mask of deceit around fellow people that she knew. They just thought they knew her, but they didn't know her. People that you cared about, you lied to. You didn't even,
people that cared about you.
You didn't even consider how they felt about it. You didn't consider the shame that it was going to bring them when this all came to light.
Shame.
Prosecutor James Gutierrez, the same assistant district attorney who prosecuted Bosworth, recommended prison sentence for 51-year-old former school secretary Carla Hopkins for stealing $40,000. The Maple Heights High School throughout Hopkins appeared before the exact same court. Hopkins' judge was a white man at the plea court, Rick Bell. Unlike Bosworth, Gallagher pleaded guilty. Unlike Bosworth, Hopkins only charged with one count of theft in office. Unlike Bosworth, Hopkins had already found a new job, completed an inpatient program for her gambling addiction, and promised to repay the money she stole. But that wasn't good enough. They gave her. See, look, they going with the Negro trauma pouring on her. They got this big, long ass explainage on what she said in front of the judge, probably just a begging. You know what I'm saying? And right. I don't want to even do that. Goddamn, y'all already fucked her over and got her all the jail time possible. Now you want us to hear about how she was begging to the judge. Hopkins told Bell that she emptied her pension. She didn't know how much was in there, she said, but after taxes, she received about $20,000 to pay her bills after the school fired her. Her attorney, Brent Jordan, said that she began stealing the money while dealing with mental issues and her gambling addiction, but then she got treatment and gone and got a job replacement program. In the meantime, she came up with $5,000 to pay towards a restitution. Same case. But did he give her leniency? Heck no. Assistant County Prosecutor James Gutierrez, like Bridell did Bosworth, sought a prison sentence for Hopkins, told Bell that the state would be fine with the sentence of between 9 and 12 months. Make sure she go to jail, lose everything. Bell scolded Hopkins.
Already got a new gig.
Yeah, man, that's terrible. Bell scolded Hopkins for taking her pension money and sentenced her to 18 months, more than they suggested. So let's get this straight. You give Polly want a cracker 2 years probation. You give the darky 18 months. You go off with your head. It's like
in the prison.
Damn. Yeah, not even like the county. You going to prison. That's 6 more months than Gutierrez requested.
And that's a felony.
Neither judge could comment on their sentencing, but Cleveland activists immediately declared the disparity in the two sentences. The white woman committed more crimes over a longer period of time. She stole more money than the black woman. She had 21 more charges and cost the taxpayer 6 times more money. And she was facing 60 years in prison, while the black woman maximum sentence was 3 years, yet the black woman received more prison time than the prosecutors even wanted her to spend in jail. I think this reinforces the lack of trust in the justice system. You think so? Said Kuna Matata, Cleveland's NAACP chapter person. You think? So we don't pay you guys.
You just not figuring that out?
Listen, man. See, what y'all been doing this whole time is thinking about shit. Y'all ain't been doing nothing. That's the problem, Mr. Kuna Matata person. These types of things are the way that the system was designed, and they will continue to happen if we don't have large-scale reform.
Hold on.
You can't reform the slave patrol and the slave catchers.
Hold on, didn't you just say he didn't even listen to what he just said? He said that's how the system was formed.
So now it has to be reformed. How do you reform a system that was formed to be formed that way? You see what I'm saying?
He crazy.
Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah.
What y'all gonna do about it?
Well, he basically told you that he knew that there'd been a problem, is what he's saying, basically. It's been a problem.
He know there'd been a problem. He just said it started. It originated. He just said it was systemic.
Now here go what the problem is. They finna tell you all about what the problem is, and guess what you ain't gonna hear?
No solutions.
Nationwide, black people convicted of crimes receive 20% longer sentences than similar situated whites who commit the same offenses, according to the U.S. Sentencing Commission. So we have a U.S. Sentencing Commission that knows this.
First of all, that's not true. It's not 20%. It's way more than that.
But I'm just saying, we know that you just told us that there is a problem, and you have a committee that knows that there's a problem. What the committee gonna do? Well, like, they just know it's a problem. Hey, we know a problem. Hey, guy, guess what? There's a problem. We know it because the committee, that's our job. We know there's a problem. What committee? What are you gonna do? Hey, we're a committee. We know that there's a problem. We didn't say we was gonna do something about it. We're just a committee that know.
We're not the solution.
Right.
What's another committee? For what's another word for committee? That's what they on. That's what they supposed to do.
Hold up. The committee to study the commission. Yeah,
the commission is what comes up with the state. No, we don't do that over here. The commission is what comes up with the solutions. So you have to wait to talk to them.
In the Ohio state, black residents are in prison at a 6 times the rate as Ohio residents. So you know this.
So what happened to the little funky 20%?
Have you noticed that they have been always able to talk about some disparaging ass number? They always know what the number is. They always can tell you that this is going on at this percent, 6-1, 9-2, Lil Fo Joe Kokomo through the back door. They can tell you all of that.
How many years it been taking place?
Yeah, over a course study of this commission. Yeah, most effective.
Where it took place.
The damn near the names of the victims and shit. Like,
I'm telling you,
they know everything. They know it. When does the action happen? When does it say, well, this was this percent and we took that down by this, or this was this and we totally eradicated this because we found that this was this and that? Now, but you always know, here goes some more for you. In 1999, a report from the Commission on Racial Fairness found that black Ohioans are sentenced to prison at a ghastly disproportionate rate compared to the white counterparts. The commission on the commission on the study on the commission on the study, they know a whole bunch. But ain't
What
nobody
happened to
doing
that 20%?
But the commission, no. Back in
Right.
1999. In fact,
Hold on. Didn't we just call the commission? Hold on.
no,
We
that
call-
was the
we
U.S.
said
sentencing.
commission.
That was the U.S. Sentencing Commission. This is the Commission on Racial Fairness. And then they was just talking about the sentencing project in reference to the Sentencing Commission. Oh, shit. I'm not
Boy.
lying. So this one says in 99.
Racism is profitable, boy.
Not only that, boy, it's so deep and intricate. That's why the average black person, like when they begin to think about the intricacies and the different levels of racism.
Is it really that deep?
No, it ain't.
They just told us. They didn't hide it. They just told you.
They did.
No, we know. What y'all gonna do about it? We just told you what it is. Now what?
The study requested by the Chief of Justice of the Ohio Supreme Court determined that the consensus the consensus of available research acknowledges that minorities are frequently sentenced to prison and generally receive harsher penalties than do whites. Really, Supreme Court? Then what your supreme ass doing about it? Supremely nothing.
Nothing.
Just supremely told you about it and told you that it's supremely going on.
A supreme nothing chicken burger.
What sesame seed buns?
Yes, sir.
Not the frescatas. Not the frescatas.
Yes, with seasoned sesame seed.
Not the seasoned sesame seed, son.
With Lowry.
Hello? Who was this? Oh my God. In 2020,
Shut up. What?
Nothing. In 2020, a different Ohio Supreme Court justice, along with the Ohio Sentencing Commission, launched a push to create the Ohio Sentencing Data Platform, which would collect data from the state's criminal. Oh my God! Listen, y'all, I got enough data. Okay, guys, got enough of it. Goes on to say, of the 34 county commons pleas court judges, only 10 said that they plan to use the program. 6 of them who are serving their first term. And I guess this program is a program designed to track the data so that, they aren't cited for racial disparities. Or get the skleck out of here. Now y'all playing games in the chambers with little blocks and check marks and shit. Like, if you don't sentence this many darkies, you get a gold star. If you don't,
right.
I'm like, see how they talk to you, black people? They talk to you like you're crazy, like you're dumb. Like, yeah, look, we did this, and we gonna institute a little program from another commission that we just told you, 3 commissions that ain't done shit about all the data they collected. Nothing.
There done been 3 commissions, 2 committees, and a census, and 3 studies.
I'm flabbergasted, y'all. This article soonly turned into something that was the Roots, the Byron I'm Not Black Allen. They ain't got that one dude writing it, so they done fell off. It was one dude that was hitting them hard. This shit. What are y'all talking about? How did y'all come to highlight the heinousness of the actual difference and hypocrisies between sentences between black and white people? All you really did was gloat a bunch, like, look what we can do. We can sentence y'all to this, and we can get that. Ha 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 ha. What are you gonna do about it? Start another committee that we started with the guys that we put in there? Ha 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 ha. What do you mean, sentencing committee? Ha 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 ha. What the hell is a what do you mean, the Commission on Racial Fairness? Okay. Racial fairness. Like, we started the committee, racial fairness, guys. Alright, y'all, we ain't gonna hold you. Always fold you, mold you, and scold you about being on code. Get in the description section. There's a lot of goodies there. You can get the cut the check. You can get these shirts. You can get that pull up. Make sure that you go in the description section also and take advantage of the Patreon. The Patreon is there for you to get 5 so we can talk in our forum and say the kind of things that we want to say without Kuna Matatas and without the Mayo Mafia coming to do, rain parades all in the, how I go. Anyway,
Right.
4 words that we leave y'all with.
Love, peace, blessings, and aloha.
Serious, y'all. It's almost like a no S Sherlock, like we didn't know that was going on, but I just wanted to hear them say it. Real talk.
Should be one health and wellness.
All day.
Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. I bring it back like I took it from the premises. I bring it back like it's stolen from my nemesis. I bring it back. Shawty bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. Shawty bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. You can catch me on the book or DM me at IG. Consider me. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look.
Taking flight, changing life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like nigga night. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One call it inside.
Wave, then you can just go and say this is a possible way for me to go and lay. Man, I knew it was something, couldn't ignore it. It was faith, it was faith. I was in this bitch and I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'ma change.
Yeah, I'm an animal, red gorilla. I eat your dog, your poochie. Get what you're gonna get, front and center.
Which I grew up living life, which I knew. Standing on my toes, graduated with my honors. TC scientific, getting chill. What's the plan? C, throw the kickback, zip sack, throwing kicks on. Music TV.